Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're looking at a strange paradox in infrastructure security.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that the biggest threat to a multi-million-dollar data center isn't some elite hacker.
Right.
It's just a single drop of water.
It's so true. And we're going to be looking at the very specific piece of hardware designed to stop it. The NTI E-LD-SPDT spot liquid detector.
So our mission for this deep dive is to really unpack this thing.
Yep, to show you why this one sensor is, well, it's often the most critical first line of defense for the server rooms they run our entire economy.
We're literally talking about stopping a drip before it becomes a billion-dollar disaster. It's wild.
It really is.
Okay, so let's get into the tech. How does this thing actually, find the water? Our sources talk about gold-plated probes.
Right, and a special microchip.
Gold-plated? That sounds a little like marketing. Is it really necessary? I mean, why not stainless steel?
No, it's not marketing at all. It's absolutely critical.
Really?
Think about it. This device might sit there for 5, maybe 10 years doing nothing.
Okay.
Gold doesn't corrode. It ensures zero resistance, so you don't get a false negative the one time you need it to work. It's all about reliability.
Ah, I see. So it's tuned to find conductive liquids specifically.
Exactly. It's smart. It knows the difference between water, which is a huge threat, and maybe some harmless solvent that gets spilled. It isolates the real problem.
Okay, so detection is one thing, but, an alarm is useless if no one hears it, right? How does it tell the rest of the system, hey, there's a problem over here?
Right. And that is where the SPDT alarm contacts come in.
SPDT.
It stands for single pole, double throw. But what that really means for you, the person installing it, is maximum flexibility.
So it can hook into pretty much any existing system.
Any system, an alarm panel, a bigger network management system, anything. It gives you both normally open and normally closed contacts. Plus, the power range is super wide, 11 to 27 volts AC or DC.
So no need for special wiring?
You just tap into whatever low voltage power is already there. Easy.
And the thing is built like a tank. I was looking at the specs cast aluminum weatherproof enclosure.
Oh, yeah. It's made for harsh spaces.
But the part that really stood out to me was the adjustable detection level. It says 0 to 1.5 inches.
0 to 38 millimeters.
That range seems incredibly specific. Is that designed for raised computer floors?
100%. It's entirely optimized for that environment.
Yeah.
You have to remember, you're not waiting for a puddle to form.
You're catching the very first sign.
The very first film of liquid. By the time water is 1.5 inches deep under a raised floor, you might have already lost cables, shorted out power supplies. Catastrophic damage.
Wow. So that granularity, that's what makes it a preventative tool. It's not just a disaster reporter.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
It protects the investment. And it's simple to see if it's working. Green light for power, red light for an alarm. No guesswork.
And where are these things actually deployed? We're talking about the most sensitive areas, right?
The absolute brain of the operation. Large network control centers, data centers, server closets, and anywhere you have pipes running over sensitive gear. Think AC drip pans.
Right. And for those large facilities, I saw one spec that just blew me away. The maximum cable length.
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. That's 305 meters. How is that even possible without signal loss?
It's a huge enabler for facility managers. You can run that wire the length of, 3 football fields?
Yeah, pretty much.
All the way back to a central monitoring station. It means you can cover a huge, sprawling data hall with dozens of these things all reporting back to one place. You're mitigating risk across the entire footprint.
Okay, so let's tie this all together. The value here is, it's pretty clear. You have reliable, super adjustable detection.
Right.
Using specialized hardware to make sure a tiny leak in a critical space doesn't become, a flood.
You're protecting the brain. And that kind of raises a final thought for you to mull over.
Okay.
The ELD-SPDT is built to catch liquid spots with surgical precision. So considering how vulnerable these data centers are, what are the equivalents for other threats? The non-liquid ones.
You mean like smoke or a sudden temperature spike?
Exactly. Smoke, heat, humidity. What are those comparable hyper-focused sensors that can give you that same immediate warning with that same kind of localized accuracy?
A spot detector for heat. That's a good question.
Something to think about until our next deep dive.